Hey everyone, it's AlluringSimmer here, back with another video, and today we are going to be doing a mini mod, not really overview, more like let's look at the mods that I have in my game that make it easier to play The Sims 4. Um, some of them are more aesthetic reasons, and then some of them are actually just like useful in terms of like making builds and buy easier or making casts easier, and just the mods that I feel like I need in order to have like a good Sims 4 gameplay experience. So let's get right into it. um okay, so for our first mod, I will also mention that I won't be showing how these look like in actual gameplay, but I will kind of briefly explain how to use it. Most of these are like pretty self-explanatory with like how to put it into your mods folder, but I will quickly explain if you don't already know. Um, so the first mod we have is MC Command Center, and this mod is, I don't know, it's just a lifesaver. I learned recently, very recently, considering I've had this mod like multiple times and never knew that you could do this. There's an autosave feature, and I feel like that alone should be enough of a reason to get this mod. Um, if you go onto a Sims computer and go into the MC Command Center settings, I think it's like the first setting on that menu. It allows you to set the autosave whether you want it to be like one sim day or every 2 sim days. You can like set it up to 24, or you can do it for real hours. So you could do it so every like hour it'll autosave for you, and you can also have it save at the end of every sim day, and it'll come up with a prompt like autosave ready, like would you like to save, and then you can hit OK and it'll autosave and tell you what the save file is called. I think this mod is worth it for that alone, but there's also so many other features that you can use to like customize your game. I'm not going to go too in depth because you can read a lot of it on their website. But if you are looking for the mod, I will have all the links to all the mods and things that I mentioned in this video in the description. But it's called MC Command Center. It has a few like different modules that you can download, and they all have different like features, or you can just get it all in one, which is what I have. I don't think I have MC Woohoo installed because it's like a separate thing that you can download, but I probably will get it eventually. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I use it for like changing my sims and casts. It makes it so much easier to like hop into create a sim. It also makes it good if you want to see like maybe how many children your sim is going to have, or if you want to see like the gender of the child that they're going to have. Like you can use this mod for like so many different things. So I could go on and on about it, but this is definitely like one mod that I think that everyone who is able to play on PC should get. um PC or Mac, I guess, since mods aren't available on console, which kind of sucks. But moving on to the next mod, we have the More Columns in Create a Sim mod. Um, this mod is pretty self-explanatory. It just adds extra columns for when you're in cast. But I feel like the one time that I had to like take out this mod when I need to update it, it looked so odd just having the 2 columns. Like it just makes it so much easier, especially if you download a lot of custom content, or just if you have a lot of packs to like be able to see more items at once rather than having to like scroll constantly to find what you're looking for. There's an option for 4 columns, 3 columns, and 5 columns. I think the 4 columns is like the best option. It says 5 column is not recommended if your resolution is lower than 1920 by 1080, and the 3 column is not recommended if your resolution is lower than 1280 by 720. Either way, you can choose any one you want. Make sure you only choose one because otherwise it's not going to work. So you can either choose 3, 4, or 5 columns, and yeah, then you'll have more columns when you're using Create a Sim. And they're constantly updating this mod, which is quite nice. They're also the person who makes the UI cheats mod, which I'm gonna click on it right here. I didn't have it open yet, and I don't have it installed in my game currently, but this is what you can use for a few different things. Like I think you can change the time by right clicking on it. You can, there's like a few things that you can update. Let's see if it tells me right here. yeah, you can left click on a needs bar to set its value to the position that you clicked. You can right click on vampire spellcaster, so occult sims progress bars to select a rank. You can right click on the point counter to set it. Also with the symbology, you can use it to set like the age to a certain number. You can change traits, lifestyle, university degree, or servo behavior modules. I think you can also use it to like remove moodlets easily. There's just a few like different options. It's good for like setting relationships. So I will probably be downloading this after I finish making this video, but UI Cheats is definitely a good mod to have. Now we're gonna go into Twisted Mexi, who has the Better Build By and Tool mod. They also have a lot of other mods, but these are the two that I have in my game that I use all the time. Better Build By makes, like it's in the name, it makes build by a lot better. It allows you to organize your debug. It allows you, well, not you to organize, but it has an organized debug option where it like actually sorts the debug items into different categories. For example, like the landscaping stuff will be found under plants. It just makes everything a lot easier to find. It also gives you the option to like filter stuff a lot better. The kits are shown as like separate items and not just like, it doesn't just say kits, it'll say like the name of the kit, so you can easily filter through all the different build by kits. There's also the option to shift click a light now, and you can customize the lighting just like how you would in game. So if you want to change the color but you're in build mode, you can do that. You can change the dimness, anything like that. I think there's like a few other features that I cannot think of right now, but I just know that this mod is something I can't live without. Oh, move objects on is, I think, on by default with this mod. And you can easily turn it on and off through build by as opposed to like typing the cheat in. Also ignore unlocks, I think that cheat, you can turn it on and off. You can also easily turn on debug and live edit mode by just clicking on the filter. And yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. Definitely recommend. Then we have the tool mod, which can be a little bit more complicated. I'm still like learning how to use it to like its full potential, but it's very useful even for simple things. You know, sometimes when you like use the 9 key to like lift an item up, but then there's like, it's like hovering a little bit over the table or the counter that you have it placed on. You can use the tool mod to like get it down to the exact centimeter that you need it to be at. It allows you to like elevate and I guess bring things back down to a certain decimal point, and once you like mess around with it a bit, it gets a little bit easier. If you guys would like to see a video, like a very basic tutorial about how to use tool, then feel free to let me know in the comments down below and I can definitely do that for you. You can also scale items bigger and smaller to like the decimal point. You can rotate items on different axes. I don't know how you say the plural. But you can do that, and you can also like there's a way to like select multiple items and like move them all at once. Still not sure how to do that. There's a few things that I still am not clear about, but I could definitely give a tutorial on like the easy ways to use tool for like simple things in game that might be like frustrating. So then for our next mod, we have the pose player. So this is recommended especially to people who love to do storytelling in their gameplay. It allows you to get like more specific screenshots and like photos, or just like to set up a different scene. You can get like a pose pack for like, what is it called? You can get a pose pack for like proposals. You can get one for just like friends hanging out. You can have one for Sims like eating dinner. You could have one for just your Sims to pose to just get a cute picture. And there's also a mod by Ravasheen, which I did not include here, but it's like a free camera mod almost. So you don't actually have to have anyone taking the photo. And it's a good way to take like in-game photos, but using the pose player to use like, I don't know, customizable poses. As opposed to just the poses that come with like the game when you take photos with the camera or with your phone. So the pose player is just the mod that allows you to use pose packs, and then you can go to creators that you like and download their specific poses. There's also a mod called the teleport any sim mod. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. It might be linked somewhere on this page. Let me scroll down and see if yeah, right here. Teleport any sim mod. This is what you can place down in order to bring a sim here and allow the poses to work a little bit better. Again, it's a little bit hard to explain, but if you guys would like to see a video also on how to use a pose player, I can definitely do that as well. And then our last like non-aesthetic mod is the no thrifty daily notification. So this mod is very useful if you are someone who doesn't like the notifications constantly popping up and you have high school years. If you don't have that pack, this is not really necessary. This has the option to just get rid of that notification that pops up every day. I'm pretty sure it works because I don't remember seeing this pop up anymore, but I may have to look into it again. It says it was last updated January 20th of this year, so I assume that it is working. And there's one option that allows you to get the notification only 25% of the time instead of 100%. So you'll still get it, but just not as often. And there's one that disables it completely, which is the one that I have installed because I don't find it necessary. I know where thrifty is. And that's it for like the like more functional mods that I feel like help with like gameplay, build by, cast, stuff like that. And then I have two more I guess not really specific mods, but just things that I add to my game just to make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. So one is cast backgrounds, and I chose this creator because I love their cast backgrounds. And I'm sorry for not like saying the names. Again, they'll all be linked in the description to their pages, but a few of them I don't know how to say properly, and I don't want to say it incorrectly. So I'll have all of the links to all of the mods that I'm mentioning in the description if you guys want to check them out. But this creator, they make a lot of cast backgrounds that are super cute. I'm probably gonna download this one. I currently have one that's like, it's like a very nice like modern closet, but I love this like vinyl store. It's giving me like Life is Strange vibes. I don't know if anyone else gets that vibe, but they also have a lot of other things. They have default replacements for the like underwear that your Sims wear. They also have sim downloads. This is the one that I currently have, the walk-in cast background, and I have this last option right here. I think it's super cute. I might keep it for a little bit before I switch over to the other one, but I just like switching mine out every so often because people make such cute cast backgrounds and I love them. But yeah, definitely would recommend this creator if you're looking for a cast background. It's very simple to download. You just download the package file like you would with any other mod, and then you just put in your mods folder, and it's as simple as that. Just make sure you only have one cast background in your mods folder at a time, but you can always swap it out whenever you would like. And then last but not least, we have custom loading screens. These are the ones that I am currently, well, not the ones. The one that I'm currently using is this one. I actually kind of like this one too, so I might change it to this one. We'll see. But definitely you can always just search up Sims for loading screens or Sims for cast backgrounds, and you can find something that would suit your specific style. I just really like the aesthetic of these ones. I might even do the Sailor Moon one at some point. I just thought I'd show a few because they're all cute. And this is the creator that I got these ones from. So definitely would recommend if you're just looking to customize your Sims game a little bit more to get a custom cast background and a custom loading screen to really like spice up your game. You can also get something called Reshade, which can change like kind of how the filter looks on your game. Again, that could be a whole separate thing because I feel like all of these things, like I'm trying to give like a brief overview so you guys can see what they are, but there's still a lot to be said about a lot of these mods. So again, if you would like to see a more in-depth overview of any of these mods, just let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and you would like to see more videos like this. I will be back next Tuesday with some more Sims 4 content, and I hope that you all have a great rest of your Thursday if you're watching it the day it comes out, or just have a good day, night, evening, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.